Welcome back to another beautiful property tour, Rankin family. Today, we are located in Nashville, Tennessee again, looking at this beautiful luxury home on the market. And as always, I want to give a huge thank you to the listing agents, Franklin and Lana Pargh with the Pargh team, for allowing us to tour their beautiful listing and bringing it to the channel. Starting on the outside of the home, first thing you are noticing is the shiplap exterior. A lot of times we see that inside of the home, primarily maybe either on the ceilings or the accent walls, but the first time we've actually seen this being utilized as the exterior materials, and you have the painted brick. Now, the one thing I know you cannot miss is those large picture windows. You see those abundantly throughout this home. We're going to see that when we get inside. Over here to the left, we have a 3-car side-loaded garage. You have plenty of parking available, and you have a long driveway as well. Now, I should mention, folks, this is just under an acre. You have 6 full bedrooms in here, which is going to be unique. It's going to be a long one. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this one. Now, we haven't seen this quite often. You see that we have a hanging wall lantern, one of the outdoor wall lanterns, gas. So you can clearly see that's a unique feature. You don't see that. Quite frankly, that's the first time I've seen it. So you let me know what you think about that one. And then your covered front porch, you have these columns here, but look at these tall double front doors. Look at that. You got the large glass pane and then the shiplap on the top of that as well. So a lot of nice accents throughout this home, really creating that character that folks are looking for. But let's get you inside this one. Okay, so let's see how we're looking in here. First thing, once we walk in, you see we have the 2-story foyer or foyer. You see how spacious it is. And then continuing straight, you have your formal dining. Look at that. Now look at that large window right there. Oh my goodness, almost like a floor to ceiling in height. And then you see we have the beautiful chandelier hanging down right above our dining room table. Look how open this is. So I love the fact that it's extremely spacious. You have 2 access points, as you can see. There's a dramatic bar area. We'll get to that in a second, but I want to take you as if you're walking in for the first time. So once you come through the foyer, look at this. One large glass pane. Oh my goodness, love it. So we have the hardwood flooring throughout, 0 carpet in here. So I know you can appreciate that. I'll show you this full bath in a second, but look at this. Huge. Wow, love this. So you see they have this situated as a study. Now, if you wanted to utilize this as a guest suite, that's totally fine. There is a full bathroom that's shared with the hallway. We'll get to that in a second. And then you can see we have our double doors going into our closet. So a nice, decent sized closet here. Like I said, if it's something where you want to just use this as a study, you can certainly do that, just because you already have a filing cabinet there. Okay. And then right here, as you can see, this is your full bathroom. So you have a generous size walk-in closet. You see the shower surround extends all the way to the ceiling, if you can see that up there. And then, as you can see, we also have the gold thermostatic valve as well as shower head. And then in here, you're gonna have quartz countertops, a nice little arch mirror with like this infinity and beyond looking mirror frame right there. Real unique. And of course, our chandelier hanging down, as you can see. Now, like I said, there's 2 access points inside of here. So this would be a shared bathroom. And then you walk back out here and head to your great room. Look at this beautiful living room. As you can see, we have our built-ins on the right-hand side. Then you have this plastered fireplace, floor to ceiling. Nice. Gorgeous. So really open. And then you can see we have a recessed area over there to the left. You can add that firewood as they have it here. beautifully staged. I want to show you from this angle so you can see the full scope if you're hanging out in here. Okay, so love the space, very curated furniture, as you can tell, really matches with the interior inside of here, especially some of the materials, and then the light hardwood floorings throughout. But look at this. So you see you have your dual islands. Then the one thing you may notice is that you don't have a ton of cabinets. So I've gotten a couple comments in the past as far as there being an excess of cabinetry. So in this instance, if you want to just utilize the drawer areas, you can certainly do that. You have a utility room close by. And then obviously if you wanted to just kind of store some things in additional rooms, you can certainly do that. Now over here, you see we have our breakfast room, breakfast area, or more of an informal dining. You see that we have the floor to ceiling picture windows, bringing in that natural light. Like I said, you're just under an acre, so you can see all the backyard space that you have. But look how open this is. And that's one thing that we've been seeing quite often is just the entertaining standpoint, or the floor plans that are designed to entertain. We've been seeing that quite often, especially in these modern properties. But look at this. Okay, so I love that we have the waterfall countertops. You have quartzite. And then you can see how just open this is. This would be primarily used as more of a prep island, or more just, an entertaining island if you wanted to. And then you can see back here, we have the island, or the sink in the island, high-end monogram appliances. As far as the range, as you can see, you got the plastered range hood above that. Then you got the quartz backsplash. And look at that, we got a pot filler. I know we love a pot filler. There's been times where we walked into some of these properties and, it's just been a fantastic property. But then, if they didn't have a pot filler, I'll get that comment. It never fails, I tell you. I just backed into the wall. Sorry about that. Okay, so continuing right here, look at this. So you can see that this leads to your formal dining, as you can tell. So this is a preparatory or working pantry. If you wanted to utilize it as that, high-end appliances, additional cabinet space, and then your built-in shelving right over here. And then I should mention as well, in that formal, you see that we have the sliding door leading there. So as you can see just right here, slides and you are good to go. But real quick, I want to show you this bar area. Look at that. So we have our pendant lights hanging down right above our bar. And then you pan over here to the left, you can see we have an additional sink, additional cabinetry, and drawers down here. You have a beverage fridge, goodness, I can't talk. A beverage fridge right over here to the left, or wine, storage if you wanted to utilize that as that. You can certainly do that. But look at that. One huge picture window just overlooking that bar area. You have 2 access points as well, but you can imagine serving some drinks to all your friends and family. You may charge them $1 or $2, get you some drinks, or on the house, you can say that too. And then you see our LED lights hanging down right above our island. And then I'll take you over here to the left. You see you have your open mud area separated between the utility room. This is going to be your 3-car garage over here to the left. Extremely spacious, your tankless water heaters. And I love that you have this nice access door to your driveway, as well as that 3-car garage. Then you already have your hooks hanging up. You see that we have additional storage space on the top. You got these, the upper cabinetry. And then our utility room. Look at this. So if you love to do laundry, rather, if you don't love to do laundry, you're gonna love to do it in here. I can tell you that. You close that door, just get in your zone, maybe add a Google Home over here to the left, or Amazon Echo, to each his own. And then just play some music and have yourself a good old time. An additional sink, picture window overlooking your backyard. If you wanted to build that pool or have that trampoline or the playground set, you can certainly do that. But you can see we have a ton of space for that nice size washer and dryer. Okay. And last but not, I want to make sure before we head out the kitchen, I always promise to open up some of these drawers. Sometimes I forget, but I don't want to. Look how deep these drawers are. Each one of them, soft closing as always. And then of course, our refrigerator. Trust me, I wasn't going to leave you hanging. Don't worry. So you got your monogram here. So very nicely sized. And then right above that, some additional cabinets. Okay, and I want to be conscious of not spinning you around too much. I know I talk about that all the time, but I have to remind myself because goodness gracious, we'll be like Tasmanian devil in here. And then I love our nice large sliders leading to our backyard. Right over here to the right, you're going to have a storage closet, as you can see, or if you want to utilize it as a coat closet, you can do that. But the one thing I love about our primary suite is the vaulted ceilings. Look at this. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. You see you have your brass lighting fixture hanging down, and then you have that nice large window that we so much love. Goodness gracious. Now, I know some folks might prefer a access door to your backyard here, but in this instance, you see that it's elevated, and maybe you could have extended it a little bit more, but still, I love our nice large window just overlooking our backyard. So extremely spacious in here. You see we have that king size bed, the 2 nightstands, and you still have a ton of walk room throughout. You see we have our tall baseboards here, and then our beautiful ensuite. Wow. So as far as the flooring, you see we have it a chevron pattern. Then you have a designated vanity area straight ahead. You have those high-end lighting fixtures, the mirror frame, the beautiful backsplash all the way to the ceiling. It's a floating vanity throughout. And look at our unique cabinets or our drawers as far as that concern. You see we have our black hardware, and look at this. Love that. So much space. Then what I always love to see is the separate mirrors. And then you have the sconces on all ends, water closet over here to the left. And then we have our beautiful freestanding tub. Look at this. Gorgeous. And then look at that large walk-in shower. I know you want to see it. Let me just show you real quick. Look at this, you guys. Wow, you see our gold waterfall shower head. We have 2 shower niches, that large shower bench, got our shower wand over here, even the gold thermostatic valves. You got 4 of those. Love that. So I think it might have, you might want to add a second shower head over there to the left. You never know who's showering with you. Not in none of y'all's business. Maybe it's for the sake of time. You just save some time, save some water too, or something like that. But not only that, you have 2 his and hers closets in here. So you can see we have a nice spacious closet. As far as the first one is concerned, already have your built-ins ready to go. Soft closing drawers, really deep drawers as well. And then you see the hardwood flooring throughout. And then this is the hers closets. So the cool thing about this one is you see the continued vaulted ceiling straight ahead. Look at how much room we have. Then you have the recessed area with the built-ins. You can see you can hang some clothes right over there. Some additional drawers on the bottom. And then even continuing over here. Woo. Okay. Now, hopefully you're letting me know in the comments what you're thinking about this one. Is this a dream home? Are we deducting any points, adding any points? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And then also, we're going to be heading out to Texas for about 30 days right after the holiday. So make sure you stay tuned. Go out there. I know my long-term subscribers, as soon as we left Texas, you know, it was kind of, it kind of hurts, you know. So cool thing is once we're out there, have more of that nostalgia feel that a lot of you guys are looking for. But, you know, like I said, we're going to stay there for 30 days. I want to keep it moving, keep bringing you a variety of content so that way it doesn't get stale. And really, that's the main thing, you know, just creating some variety on the channel. All right, so let's get upstairs. Now, I should mention you have 2 utility rooms. We'll start over here to the right. We'll bring it back around and go around the perimeter. So this is going to be our first bedroom upstairs. As you can see, look how open it is, how spacious it is. And like I always say, sometimes when the furniture is not in here, it's kind of hard to really tell how much space is in here. But in here, you can easily fit that queen size bed. King might be pushing it, but the queen size bedroom set with the 2 nightstands and a dresser, you are certainly good to go. And then this one has your own ensuite. Look at that large shower head. See, we got our large shower niche again over there. Beautiful tile shower surround. And you see we have our brass sconces on both ends. And you see you have the white cabinets with the black hardware. And it looks like we have some marble countertops over here. And then look at that large walk-in shower. That's what I'm talking about. Showing some love to the secondaries. And then you can see that we have additional drawers on the bottom, already built in, so you don't have to worry about that. You can store some clothes away. And then I want to show you this utility room. Look at this. So the cool thing about this one is that you have the side-by-side washer and dryer hookups. A lot of times we see upstairs, you have the stackable one. Then you see that we have a built-in sink, some additional cabinets, and some additional storage on the bottom. Let me open up some of this for you as well. And hopefully this gimbal is holding up pretty well. My gimbal had broke from the last tour, just randomly. It just, you know, it just died on me out of nowhere. So went to go get a new one that same day. And it looks like this one's it's being okay. So you let me know. Hopefully it's, you know, still pretty stable for the most part. I didn't get to tinker with the settings. It's all manufacturer or the factory settings. All right. And the reason why I mentioned that, I was like, I didn't want you to think, you know, Marcus is losing his touch. He didn't know how to tour these holes well. His camera's all jacked up. You see we have that shower tub combo in here. You see we have the brass shower head as well as the thermostatic valve down there. Really unique high-end finishes inside of here. One thing I did notice when I was turning on all the lights is that every single one of the pendant lights were different in each one of the rooms. So I think you should be able to confirm that. As you can see, we have a ton of space in here. Okay, so before we continue down to the bonus room, I can't wait to show you that. Let's take a look at these 2 additional rooms. That'll be our foyer. Look at that large picture window. Oh my goodness. You can imagine how much light enters inside of here. It's gloomy today, but you can imagine on a sunny day, you turn off all these lights, you are good to go. Energy efficient. Look at that floor to ceiling window here. I tell you what, I would have to close this off for my 3-year-old because I can see her just, you know, face first out that window right there. Nice large walk-in closet. Then we have, so we have another shower tub combo. Most times what we see is maybe one of the rooms will have that shower tub combo. But in this instance, we already have 2 going on. See, we have our quartz countertop, our sconces here. And it's too funny too, because, you know, a lot of times in like downtown Chicago and New York, a lot of those Now condos, they have that floor to ceiling windows. And me, if we're on anything above 5 floors, I'm terrified. It is not a great experience for me. So we went to the Sky Deck a couple weeks ago in Chicago, and oh, my soul left my body. I was holding my youngest son, and I tell you what, I almost had to put him down. Let's just say that, just because I felt weak. We were too high up there. 100 plus floors. No, sir. Okay. So same size walk-in closet. And then, okay, this is our third shower tub combo. So they opted for that in here. You let me know what you think. Would you prefer most of the secondary bedrooms to have just walk-in showers, keep it simple? Or would you prefer the shower tub combo? Okay. But I love the fact that it's one large picture window in some of these rooms, even downstairs. That's a common theme. So I haven't seen not one grid inside of these windows in here. Okay, so this is going to be our powder room. As you can see, we have the quartz countertops, we have the vanity here, then you see the mirror frame, the gold mirror frame, as well as the sconce right above the mirror. And then this is interesting. It's the first time I've seen this, where it's actually a room here. You let me know in the comments what you would use this for. But if you wanted to have, use this as additional storage, you could certainly do that. Just put a lock on there. That way you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts. I haven't seen that before. Okay, and then we have our closet with the double doors. And then, what you've all been waiting for, is our bonus room. Look at this. So they already have it set up as a children's retreat on the right side, and to the left side, more of a nice, hangout spot with a sofa and a TV. You see you have 3 additional recessed areas with some lights, but your possibilities are certainly endless in here. But look how large the room is. If you don't have any kids, and obviously you could set this up however you want to for entertaining family and friends. If you do have some kids, I know you can probably appreciate this over here. But look how open it is. I love that. If you want to do some, back room poker, have some slot machines up here, hey, do it. Do what you got to do. But you can have that air hockey table or anything, to be honest with you. NFL Sunday would be perfect right there. Or watching March Madness, you can do that as well. Okay, so that was the entirety of upstairs. Look at this large staircase landing right here. Wow, you can do all kinds of activities right here. And then heading out here, if you can look at all the family and friends hanging out here, it'll be a perfect place for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and head out to our backyard patio. Let me open this door up for you. Okay, then you see that we have an outdoor fireplace at the wood ceiling as well. Love how spacious this is in itself. And just look how large those windows are. Those floor to ceiling windows, great job. Then you have the stone flooring throughout. You see the lot is completely fenced in with the iron fence, as you can see. But look how open this is. Love that. So if it's ever raining or anything like that, you still open those doors up, hang out back here, and you have some additional room for guests and family. And look at that. So like I said, this is elevated, as you can see. So that's perfect. And then of course the back of the property here, you see that we have the painted brick as well as that shiplap material. But other than that, family, that was another beautiful property tour. All right, Rankin family, that was it for this beautiful home tour. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this one. Is this something you love? I'd love to hear your comments below on your feedback. And of course, if you want more information about this home or any home we showcase, reach out to the information below. Consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss a tour every single week. And I'll see you folks on the next property tour.